Carry on as is. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 seconds underway. The first Derby Classic about to go. 10 races. The first place of each 10 races goes into the final Derby to be crowned the Dectuple Bandana. That's right, the Dectuple Bandana prize. And the marbles are off. Coming up in the center lane, going into the inside rail. Lazy Guide Dog going to take an early lead as they try to get down into a pretty good, solid position for the first turn. Kira Ozaka going straight down the middle. Pixel by Pixel Studios and Lady going on the outside rail, looking to come into the near turn as they come around into the first stretch of the race. Surfman high on the outside line. Lady, Pixel by Pixel and Kira going for an inside stretch as they come around to the first bend, going down into the second stretch. Lazy Guide Dog coming up on the right-hand rail. Looks like they've got a pretty good line on the outside edge. Kira Ozaka also going on the outside edge, but looks like Enders and Pixel by Pixel Studios are going to make a move coming out towards the inside line. It's going to be Lady, not too far behind Enders. Pixel by Pixel holding the middle with Kira Ozaka trying to hold the lead of the pack, but it looks like Lazy Guide Dog is out in front by a good 20 lengths. Coming down into the bar corner as they go down into the first stretch, or the final stretch into the first lap, and it looks like Lazy Guide Dog has a pretty good line, banking shot off the outside edge and working the way down into the second lap. Pixel by Pixel still holding the center line. Kira also trying to hold the center line, but swings out to the outside rail with Surfman not too far behind, who now cuts into the single rail. Drahuska, Enders, and Lady all looking to make a move on the second lap as they line it up towards the inside rail on the final stretch. Bulbo Kramer comes out from behind looking to make some moves. Look at the speed of Bulbo Kramer moving up through the ranks as they go down into the second lap, and they're ready to put on the afterburners. Coming around on the inside lane. Lady trying to hold a good position into the second last turn with Lazy Guide Dog and Pixel by Pixel Studios still taking a lead high on the outside lane and going into the backstretch. Looks like it's going to be Pixel by Pixel Studios with a good line on the outside rail. Bulbo Kramer coming down towards the center. Jahuska towards the outside line as well. Lazy Guide Dog goes to the outside as Pixel switches back into the middle. Looks like Lazy Guide Dog's got a little bit more speed as they come down to the center. Bulbo Kramer coming up into the middle with Jahuska not too far behind. Martin Darkin making a move ahead of Ender's World. Kiro falling behind into the back of the pack. It looks like Surfman and Lady still not giving up yet as they go down into the final corner on the back stretch. And it looks like Pixel by Pixel Studios is making a move towards the inside rail right at the corner. Jahuska, Lazy Guide Dog, and Bulbo Kramer all looking for perfect position as they come around on the final bend into the final stretch and coming down and to finish it out for the first Derby ever. It looks like Jahuska and Lazy Guide Dog coming down at the same time, going down across the line. Jahuska looking to be holding in first place. Lazy Guide Dog trying to make a move towards the inside rail, but can't quite find the line. Jahuska's perfect straight down the middle. Bulbo Kramer holding third in the middle. Enders World and Studios not too far behind, and it looks like Jahuska all the way bounces off the inside rail. Bulbo Kramer pulls a move behind, overtakes Lazy Guide Dog for second place, and it's Jahuska in first. Lazy Guide Dog in second. Bulbo Kramer in third. Enders in fourth. Pixel and Pixel Studios in fifth, with Lady in sixth. Martin Darkness seventh. Surfman and Kira Ozaka ninth, and CSA Speeda finishes it out in 10th place as the rest of the racers cross the line. Whew. That's all right. That was all right. We're getting there. It was a good start. Drahuska, first of 10. Now, I would encourage people who have already placed first not race in subsequent races, but I'm not going to stop you. It's just encouraged. That's it. All right. Going into the second Derby. I understand people want to participate and they just like being part of the fun, and that's fine. We'll just skip you if you win. If you win, we just skip you to second place. It's no big deal, but it would be good form. Good form, as they say in the biz. Good form. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second Derby is loading up. Get your marbles on the track. How many? I would have liked one, Kira, but we're having to settle for two on the minimum. But we're doing 10 derbies. First place from each derby goes into a simulated run at the end, and the winner of that derby gets VIP for a week, and there will be open betting on the final derby. So anyone who bets correctly on the winner will also get VIP, but only for a day until the end of next stream. So that's what I'm going for, Jahuska. That's what I'm going for. And I understand, like, some people, they just want to play. They like playing. Some people want some points. They want some energy returns. Like, I get it. If you want to play, you can play. But you will be skipped, and it is encouraged. It's always fun. You're already VIP, Kira. Well, you're going to have to let some other people shine. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't have enough gambling chips. I don't know what else to, I don't have anything else to offer on a weekly basis. have anything else to offer. Unless we can come up with something. Maybe we could come up with something. I don't know. Maybe we could do Command of the Week, but that's already the 1 hour track. I don't know. We're working it out. We'll work it out. We'll put it up for debate in the Discord and see if anyone has any better ideas. I'm open to suggestions, obviously, but I just want to do it once so we know what we're dealing with. Let's get the outline of the beast. Let's take a photo. Let's document it. Let's record. Let's see what it is, and then we can enhance the beast. That's true. We don't have to really worry about you winning anyway. And thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out to the first ever Shenanigans Derby Classic. 10 races, the best of each of those 10 goes into the final heat to become the Dectuple Bandana. That's right. Forget your triple crowns. Dectuple Bandana is the way to go around here. All right, putting 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourselves for the second of our 10 heats. Drohoska has already claimed one position in the first heat with a pretty commanding lead, but we have plenty of contenders still looking to make a mark here on the track. Hidri, Seth Toogood, Enders World, Kirazaka on the outside. Bulba Kramer, Lady, CS Spira, Surfman, Richie OC, Pixelmax Studios, Rootledge, and Midnight Delight holding the middle line with Spoontree, like IR, AC Dallas, Lady Guide Dog, Agent, and Markin Darkin on the inside rail. 30 seconds ticking down as we wait for any last-minute contenders to join in on the starting line before we get the second heat underway. The crowd is getting... Look at the crowd. The crowd has come out in force today, ladies and gentlemen. I think I appreciate the response to social distancing and not joining in large crowds, but it's a little bit empty in here. And now with 10 seconds ticking down is going to be 18 marbles on the track, ready to go for the champion title here on the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Bulba Kramer gets a good boost coming out of the outside edge. I forgot to slow it down already, but that's okay. Coming down to the center line is going to be Rootledge looking on the inside rail. Kirazaka once again going for that center line strategy. Enders World and Spoontree also following Kira in a pretty good line. Lazy God Dog to the outside rail, looking to go around on the first bend as they head out into the backstretch. Like IR coming out high on the right hand side, trying to get a pretty good shot into the middle, but Kira Razalka, Lazy Guide Dog, and Rootledge all looking to hold a good line on the outside rail as they go down into the backstretch for the first lap. Agent coming around in fourth place, leading the group with AC and Dallas and Midnight Delight trying to cut a line on those inside and outside rails. Agent goes towards the inside rail. Picks by Pixels and Enders a little bit further behind, perhaps tuckered out from the previous heat as they struggle to keep up pace with the leaders as they take a huge lead now. Almost a quarter of a track lead here with Kirazaka, Rootledge, and Lazy God Dog battling it out for first place as they go around the second bend into the final stretch for the first lap, and Kirazaka has a very good line on the outside rail. Rootledge coming around in second place. Lazy God Dog in third, but it looks like Rootledge gets a bad bounce on the outside rail. Lazy Guide Dog looking to take a move here as they go towards that center line. Like IR making a move from behind in fourth place as they come up on the outside edge, just a couple lengths behind Rootledge, and it looks like they're overtaking Rootledge as they go into the second lap, and Like IR is making a move. Kirazaka trying to hold first place, but they're starting to get gassed, and it looks like Lazy Guide Dog's going to make a move to the outside edge of that first turn as they go down into the backstretch. Looks like IR trying to continue their heat and putting the pressure on the leaders who are still struggling to hold the competition at bay. Looks like Lazy Dog and Kira getting a bad bounce on the outside rail. Like IR looking to make another move as they come to the outside rail, trying to get through on the backstretch. Bulba Kramer and Rootledge still in competition in the middle of the pack with Martin Darkin starting to make a move from behind. Kirazaka slowing down on the inside rail. Lazy Guide Dog putting on the afterburners as they go down for the inside rail into the final turn, looking to get into the final stretch on the second lap, and Like IR is getting left in the dust. Lazy Guide Dog ahead by lengths and bounds, trying to get through in the final curve, gets a good bounce off the outside line. Coming down to the final stretch, Lazy Guide Dog looking to hold it all together as they go towards the finish line, going towards the outside rail. Like IR still driving like a madman, looking for any advantage they can get, but gets a bad bounce over the back rail. Lazy Guide Dog ahead by leaps and bounds. Rootledge and Martin Darkin trying to make a move towards the middle of the pack. Martin Darkin straight down the middle, but it's all over, and Lazy Guide Dog takes a commanding victory for the second heat. Martin Darkin in second place, AC and Dallas in third, Rootledge in fourth, Midnight Lane fifth, Like IR in sixth, Bulgar seventh, Edwards in eighth, Kirazaka ninth, and TSA Spinner finishes it out in the top 10. Y'all having as much fun as I am? Because I'm having a blast. I'm doing this just for me at this point. You're all just gonna have to watch the show because I'm doing this for me. All right, the third heat is loading up, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles prepared. All right, loading up now. The third heat of the day for the first ever Shenanigans Derby Classic. Thank you all for coming out and supporting the stream. Thank you all for being here. And again, if you've already won, it is encouraged that you do not join again. However, I cannot stop you. Well, I could stop you, but I'm choosing not to. That being said, the marbles are piling into the track, ready to go for the third heat of 10. Drahuska and Lazy Guide Dog have already secured their positions in the final derby, and now we are filling out the final 8. Who is ready to show what they're made of here on the track today? I have to figure out the pacing between the laps. I think the races themselves I got covered. It's how I'm gonna pace in between the races. That's the question. All right, let's get it going. 1 minute on the clock, ticking down for any last minute contenders to join in and get themselves a chance for that final derby. Again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you just joining, what is on the line? The winner of the final derby. Well, let's go over the format first. 10 heats. First place for each heat will be put into a final derby of 10. The winner of that derby will get to be VIP for a week. And there will be a betting period for the final derby. Anyone who bets correctly will win VIP for a day. That will expire at the end of the following stream. We'll figure something out. I don't know. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. We just got to do it, and then we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the third heat is queued up. 10 seconds ticking down and 17 marbles looking to make a stay here on the track. Who will be able to make it through in first place? CSA Speedo all alone on the outside rail. AC and Dallas all alone on the inside rail. And it looks like the marbles are off to a great start as they all go in a tremendous pack in the middle. Looking to break down through into the first turn. I forgot to slow down the marbles. CSA Speedo on the outside edge with Ender's World not too far behind. Agent coming down to the center. Looks like AC and Dallas and Kirazaka all trying to go through with a pretty good line in the first bend as they go into the backstretch. And it looks like CSA Speedo is trying to make a move, but Ender's World has boxed them out, taking a boost off the momentum. And it looks like Ender's World is resorting to physical violence to maintain the lead. And so far it's working and unfortunately also allowed in this competition. Ender's World goes towards the inside rail looking to hold that speed as they go down into the backstretch. It looks like it's going to be Spoontree coming around in second place, but they're headed to the outside rail. And it looks like AC and Dallas, Agent Seth Toogood, and CSA Speedo are all trying to hold second place as they go around into the second turn. Ender's World to the outside edge of the second turn. Spoontree looking to make a move as they go around with a pretty good line on the outside rail, looking to get down towards the center as they go into the backstretch, looking to finish out the first lap close to first place in the competition. Looks like Ender's World trying to hold second now as they continue to fall back. Seth Toogood making a move on the outside rail with AC and Dallas also trying to make a move towards the center line. Ender's World starting to slow down as they cut down towards the inside rail. CSA Smith tries to go through into the center rail as well with Agent holding a steady line in the middle and Hidri not too far. Now making a move on the outside. Look at the speed on Hidri as they make a move for the first turn of the second lap. And Spoontree's trying to hold the lead, but it could be in trouble. Hidri coming around with tremendous speed, has overtaken every marble except the lead as they come around with a beautiful bank shot off the first turn, and Hidri is still looking to make a move. Spoontree on the outside rail. Seth Toogood gets a bad bounce, and that could put them out of competition as Hidri continues to push in from behind in second place, but it looks like AC and Dallas is also holding them at pace. Spoontree goes down to the inside rail on the backstretch. Hidri coming around in second place, and look at the speed on Hidri as they continue to push forward with a tremendous pacing and looking for the perfect comeback here in the second lap. AC and Dallas on the inside rail looking to go outside on the outside turn. Hidri and Spoontree come to the center. Agent getting in the mix as well, and it's a free-for-all as they go around the final turn into the final stretch, looking to finish it out in second first place position. It's Hidri making a move, and Hidri has taken the lead as they go down to the center and the outside rail. AC and Dallas, Spoontree and Agent all making through. Spoontree makes a move in the center. Hidri's going down on the inside edge, and Spoontree out of nowhere has overtaken Hidri. AC and Dallas looking to stay ahead of Hidri on the inside rail, and Spoontree steals the victory in first place. AC Dallas in second, Hidri in third, Agent in fourth, Campbell's over in fifth place, Seth Toogood in sixth, Paul Kramer in seventh, Carrie in Surfman in ninth, and Ender's World finish it out. The top 10. Holy. Oh, man. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Good one. Woo. Spoontree takes the victory. What a move. What a move. What a move, guys. What a move. Holy smokes. All right. The fourth heat loading up. Phew. Phew. I feel like you guys are going to get tired just watching me here. Oh, man. We might have to cancel Thursday Flare. We might just do this for the rest of the night. Who won the heat? That was Spoontree in the third heat. Drahuska, winner of the first heat. Lazy Guide Dog, winner of the second heat. Spoontree, winner of the third heat. And the marbles continue to pile in for a chance to win victory here on the first ever Marbles Shenanigans Derby Classic. I feel like, I don't know if I should like wait till a number and then start a 1 minute timer, or if I should just have like a 2 minute timer from the beginning. Like a 2 minute timer from the beginning might be good. That's for good. Oh man. What a show. What a show. Midnight in pole position. Are they now? That's debatable. It's debatable. Hidri's got a pretty good position. AC and Dallas could also have a good move on the outside edge. Hard to say. Hard to say. Bob Kramer, don't worry. Like I said, it has been of much debate in the circuit as to whether or not start positions should be more regulated, but the abilities in the track are much more determining than your start position. So I assure you, as depressing and disconcerting as it may be, the position at the starting piece is the least of your worries. You should be more concerned about your performance on the track, because that's what's going to decide everything. Yeah, maybe not an umbrella for the racing, Bulba Kramer. Maybe not the umbrella. Maybe not the umbrella. Just maybe like a sports car. What if we had a derby where like everyone was using the sports car? That would be awesome. Just like have everyone actually in cars. You know what we could use? If you need more ideas for next season, Pixel, how about like a horse trail? Like a riding a horse trail. Could be something. Or just you are a horse. Like it wraps around you like the car, but instead of a car, it's a horse. I don't know. Just a thought. Passing thought. Just throwing ideas out there. Look, Kendry, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It was just a passing thought. Y'all figure it out or just ignore it. If it's a bad idea, then it just goes away. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. All 20 marbles here on the track on the fourth heat of the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Looks like Surfman Martin Darkin going to the outside rail immediately. What a collision there with Pixel by Pixel Studios. And Spoonetree's got to hold a good lead as they go down to the first bend, coming up in the first lap with Foreman very far ahead, but a very bad line as they come around on that first turn. Foreman trying to hold the lead. Martin Darkin also trying to go through in the middle of the pack, but it looks like Spoonetree's got a pretty good line towards the outside rail as they continue their way down into the back stretch. Foreman trying to hold first place. Surfman trying to make a move, but Foreman's going to get the gusto as they go across into the center line of the backstretch. Spoontree trying to hold second place with Pixel by Pixel Studios starting to make a move in third place with a little bit more speed. Surfman starting to fall behind. Martin Darkin, like IR, Bulba Kramer making a move in that inside rail, and it looks like Bulba Kramer's got a lot of speed as they come across into the center of the last stretch as they go down into the second curve. Foreman trying to hold first place, but Pixel by Pixel Studios and Spoontree not too far behind. Spoontree, one winner already, not going to count for any position here in this second run, but they are still allowed to race. Foreman holding first. Pixel by Pixel Studios starting to fall behind as they go for the inside rail as they go around into the second lap, and Spoontree is going to follow suit. Like IR, still waiting to make their move like they did last time. Didn't quite pan out, but it was a close comeback here, and Like IR has put on the boosters as they go across the line, and it looks like IR is going to make another move. Foreman out ahead by about 20 lengths, but it looks like IR has cut the gap immediately. A bad line there on the back stretch of the curve, and it looks like they're going to pull through as they go down to the second last stretch, and it looks like Foreman's going to hold first for now, but the competition is heating up. Looks like it's going to be Foreman in first place. Pixel by Pixel Studios retaking a second place position. Now it looks like Spoontree starting to move in third with a little bit more speed on the outside rail. Looks like Pixel by Pixel holding it down the middle. Like IR trying to get through. It's now going to be 3 marbles wide as they go across into the final stretch with Surfman now making a move toward the inside line. Gets ahead of Like IR, and Surfman might be making a move here as we go into the final stretch. Pixel by Pixel Studios holding the lead as they go around to the final bend. Spoontree coming around with a better line as they go towards the center, and they've overtaken Pixel by Pixel Studios. It looks like Spoontree's coming down to the outside, and is Spoontree going to try to go for 2 in a row? Bad bounce on the offside rail. Pixel by Pixel Studios makes the lead, gets a bounce off of Spoontree. The physical play pushing Pixel by Pixel Studio ahead by first place, and a huge 15-length lead there by Pixel Studios, celebratorily launching into the inside rail, and Pixel with the power play off of Spoontree. Foreman taking second, Spoontree back in third, AC Dallas at fourth, Lady at fifth, Like IR in sixth, Kira in seventh, Surfman at seventh, Martin Darkin at eighth, and Richie OC finishing it out in the top 10. What a move by Pick. Did y'all see that move? Did y'all see that move? That was a move. That was a move. Bouncing off of the front of Spoontree like that. I mean, whew. Whew. What a move. What a move. All right, here we go. The fifth heat loading up, ladies and gentlemen. Get your mouths in. Again, if you've already won, it is encouraged that you don't continue to race, but I'm not going to stop you from having fun, so if you just want to keep on joining, please feel free to go right on ahead. But we will be skipping you for the placement in the remaining heats. 2 minutes on the clock. Marbles joining in, looking to get themselves into competition. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, Kira, I would remove all distractions. Any large hats, any umbrellas, any food, anything disadvantageous to speed, I would recommend against. Looks like Hidri going for the old-fashioned steam power locomotive. AC Dallas fully embracing the pizza. And we have some newcomers on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Fat Angel getting in towards the front of the line. Shine and Chris, Gamble, Zur also making an appearance. The field is starting to heat up. 1 minute remaining, waiting for any last contenders to join in on the starting line before we begin our fifth heat. For those of you who are just joining us, the format is simple. 10 heats. The first place from each heat joins the final derby in a simulated run of those 10 marbles. The winner of that simulated run will get VIP for a week in this channel, and there will be a betting period where everyone may bet for which marble they feel is going to win. And the winner of those bets will get VIP for a day until the end of the next stream. Wings are encouraged, Kira. Wings are encouraged. I would encourage wings. I'm trying, Pixel. I'm trying. I think I've been marinating on this for a while. And it was the juices were starting to drip. I figured it was time to pull the trigger. Comes first twice, we skip them. We just skip them. We just skip them. And then we all shame the person who won twice for being a bad sport. And the clock has ticked down. 22 marbles on the track, and they're off. All the marbles are going to get themselves started as they go across the starting line. Into the fifth heat we go. Cybernetic Kraken getting in at a last-minute join is going to take a surprising lead as they go straight to the outside rail for the first turn. Into the first lap. Martin Darkin, Kira Zalka, Foreman, and Seth Toogood all trying to make a move. Puma also in the mix with, I believe, Spoontree still representing, having too much fun to not join in. Looks like Cybernetic Kraken and Kira Zalka trying to get around in a straight line here on the second stretch as they go around for the second half of the first lap. Kira Zalka makes a move, looking to go through, and it looks like the change of strategy is working for Kira as they have a tremendous boost of speed on the outside rail of the backstretch, going around into the second bend. Foreman trying to hold second place. Looks like in the middle of the back it's going to be Martin Darkin holding third, but just barely, with Cybernetic Kraken, Lady, AC, and Dallas, Pixel by Studios, Ender's World, Like IR, and Richie OC, all still trying to make something happen here on the track as Kira goes around the first bend, and the other marbles are not too far behind. Foreman coming on the outside, looking to go through into the next rail with a pretty good line on the backstretch, or in the final stretch with AC and Dallas looking to make a move into third place at the front of the pack. Martin Darkin trying to get ahead of Pixel by Pixel Studios, but again, Pixel by Pixel Studios using their patented boost technique off of the front marble is going to propel themselves into third place and try to make yet another move here on the second lap. Kira Rozalka out by leaps and bounds, a good 25 lengths as they go down into the second to last turn, going around into the backstretch. Pixel by Pixel Studios also making a move with Like IR right behind in third place. Gamble Zur, Richie O.C., Foreman, and AC Dallas all trying to make a move for fourth place as they come around into the backstretch, and Kira Rozalka still trying to have some position as they go into the center line. Pixel again goes for another patented move, and they've done it again. Pixel boosting off of the second place marble into first place now, absolutely crushing it with this unprecedented technique, and it looks like no one on the field is capable of stopping him. Kira Rozalka trying to hold second. Looks like AC and Dallas makes a move to the outside rail with Foreman also looking for a better line as they go around the bend. Pixel with a bad line towards the middle as they try to hold it together as they go into the final stretch. It's going to be AC and Dallas, Foreman, and Kira Rozalka battling it out for second place as they come around the bend. Pixel bounces off the outside rail. AC and Dallas and Kira also bounce off the sail. It looks like Foreman's trying to get through a little bit more speed towards the middle, but Pixel's ahead by leaps and bounds, and is Pixel by Pixel going to do it twice in a row? They're uncontested. They're ahead by 15 lengths, and Pixel once again crosses the line battling for second. Foreman squeaks out Kira Rozalka by just 1 length. Kira in third, Gamble Zur in fourth, AC and Dallas in fifth, Lady in sixth, Puma in seventh, and I didn't even see who was in the rest of the race. Is gonna be Ender's World in eighth, Richie O.C. in ninth, and Surfpan finishing it out in the top 10. All right, so second place gets the victor there, which is gonna be Foreman, almost Kira, separated by 3/100 of 3 jiffies, just 3 jiffies between Foreman and Kira. Talk about a close race. Bad form, Pixel. Bad form. Shame. Shame. Are we maxing out the mic at all? Because I can turn levels down to keep the mic from maxing out. So Foreman 82 is in for the 5th heat. Let's load up the 6th one. No, Foreman, that counted because Pixel already won. So that you're through. You're through, Foreman. You did it. You did it, Foreman. You're in. You're in. Pixel's crushing it. in an unashamed display of bad sportsmanship, Pixel's just gonna win all the heats and not give a shit about it. It's just gonna like, yo, no, I'm winning them all. This is my house. I made this map. I'm gonna win it. 2 minutes on the clock. Marbles joining in for the 6th heat. Here tonight on the first ever Shenanigans Derby Classic. Drahuska, Lazy Guide Dog, Spoontree, Pixel by Pixel Studios, and Foreman all in for the final derby for the first half of the 10 heats. Now moving into the 6th heat to see who will be the last 5 in the second half. Statlanta, or Saint Atlanta. Welcome back. It's been a long time. It's good to see you again. Pixel's also already VIP. That's correct. Look, we're going to brainstorm in Discord. We'll put it in the think tank. If something better comes out, we'll use it. Maybe we can make it Command of the Week, and then there'll just be no prize for the 1-hour track night. I don't know. I'm up to the possibilities. Look, I didn't say it was perfect. It's trial balloon. Trial balloon. I'm just throwing up a trial balloon. It's going to pop. The equipment's going to crash back down to Earth. If it survives, we'll inspect it, get the data off of it, and then we'll make a better one. CC, get us in with the raid. Welcome, everyone. This is the first ever Shenanigans Derby Classic. We are holding 10 races, 2 laps each. First place from each of the 10 heats will be put into a final race of 10 marbles. The winner of that race will win the crown, aka the Dectuple bandana, and not to mention earning VIP status for the channel for 1 week until the next Shenanigans Derby Classic, and there will be a betting period on the final race. Anyone who bets correctly on the winner will earn VIP till the end of the next stream, aka 1 day. So thank you all for joining in, and get yourselves on the track. Just 10 seconds left to go. The marbles in unbeatable anticipation with 27 marbles now on the course. Looking to go through as we go into the 6th heat of 10 here tonight on the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. All the marbles are off, and it looks like Ender's World has a pretty good lead on the inside rail right out of the gate, but Surfman's looking to make a move towards the outside ledge. Looks like it's going to be a Midnight Delight holding it steady in a straight line. Spoontree also going through, has already won one, but still looking to have some fun as they go around into the first bend of the first lap, and it looks like Surfman's going to try to make a move with a pretty good line around the first bend. Like IR, who's been trying their hardest all night, is now trying to make a move into the middle of the pack, but it looks like they got a bad line, and that's going to push him back into the middle, and it looks like it's Midnight Delight out in first place as they go to the outside rail for the backstretch. Richie OC, Lady, Cybernetic Kraken, and Jordan all looking to go through in second place, and it looks like Kraken's got some speed and got some moves. They go towards the center line of the backstretch. Lady cutting into the inside edge of the inside rail. Richie OC, Snooker Soar, and Surfman and Claire Lease all trying to hold fourth place as they go down into the second bend, looking to finish out the first lap in a pretty good position. Midnight Delight gets a good bounce off of the back edge of the second turn and now goes into the final stretch of the first lap, and Midnight Delight hits the outside rail with a pretty good line. Jordan, Cybernetic Kraken, and Lady, and Jordan now has a good move towards the center, overtakes Kraken into second place, and now looking to overtake Midnight Delight, who crashes into the inside rail and tries to hold it, but looks like Jordan's starting to make a move as they go down and across the line into the second lap position. Jordan now holding first place, M9808 looking to go through on the outside edge of the next turn. Midnight Delight trying to retake first place as they go around that first bend of the second lap, but Richie OC out of nowhere with a tremendous boost of speed into the line and now cutting into the outside rail of the second straightaway. Surfman trying to hold third, but Richie OC and Kraken still looking to make some moves as they go through into the second half of the last lap. It's going to be Jordan in the straightaway in first place, Midnight Delight in second, Surfman in third looking to go through. Jordan and Midnight Delight both cutting into the inside rail, Surfman holding the outside edge. Who's going to have the better line as they go around in the outside bend for the last turn? We're going to find out in just a moment. Jordan high on the outside, Midnight Delight squirms out to the outside rail, Surfman holding a pretty good line towards the middle, Jordan trying to cut in towards the middle as well, but Surfman's got some more speed as they go down towards the outside rails. Jordan trying to hold it in first, but Surfman's looking to make a move. Midnight Delight coming around in third, Jordan ahead by 10 lengths. Surfman trying to make a move. Jordan gets a bad bounce. Surfman starting to push some speed towards the middle, and Surfman overtake Jordan as they come close to the line. Jordan swerves to the inside rail looking for some more speed, gets a bad bounce. Surfman makes a move, but it's not enough, and Jordan's gonna take the victory in first place with an outstanding lead off of the back of the last turn into victory. Surfman in second, Midnight Delight in third, Bulbo Kramer in fourth, Ryan and Fifth, Spoontree in sixth, Snooker Sword sixth place. I can't get them off fast enough, I gotta tell you. It's gonna be Richie OC in eighth, Rich Shenanigans in ninth, and CC Kinnison finishing out the top 10. CC Kinnison, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Jordan, you are now in the final derby. Congratulations. We got you in there. All right, loading up the next one. Whew. This is exhausting. We might have to cancel Thursday Flare. It's just gonna be this tonight. That's it. Thursday Flare's canceled. We're just doing derbies for the rest of our stream career. Everything's canceled. Everything's canceled except the derby. Nothing but derby. 24-hour derby stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whew. Movie Michelle, Peridot getting in on the action. Welcome, everyone. This is the 7th of 10 heats. For those of you just joining us, we have 10 heats. You saw the writing on my mug. This is the 7th of 10 heats. The first place from each heat goes into a final race of the top 10 racers. The winner of that race will be given VIP for a week on the channel and made the Dectuple bandana, excuse me. That's gonna be a joke. And anyone who's willing to bet on the final lap or final race will have a chance to win VIP until the end of next stream, aka a day, if they bet correctly on the winner. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I do have like a gamble system in my bot, but I don't think it works properly because I've tried it once before and it didn't work. So I'm gonna do it manually for today, but we'll see. Improvements to come. Again, trial balloon. We'll see what happens. 2 minutes on the clock. Get your bubbles in. What happens if you lose? But nothing. Shame. Shame. You join the ranks of the unsportsmanlike. You join the crowd of shame. Like I said, AC and Dallas, I'm trying to make something here. Like, once we have an established format, then we can spruce up the details, right? So let's just get a format going, give it a dry run, recollect at the end, and make it better for the next time. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to join in on Discord. Link going in chat right now. Head on over there into the Think Tank channel and post your ideas to improve the Derby. Looks like some cars have been joining up here. Surfman and Spoontree have equipped cars. Spoontree has already won, but Surfman, desperate for a victory here, is now equipping a car, trying to get a little extra juice out of their marble for the last couple heats. We are on the 7th of 10 heats, ladies and gentlemen. 6 winners already advancing to the final stage. Drahuska, Lazy Guide Dog, Spoontree, Pixel by Pixel Studios, Foreman, and Jordan M9808 in the rankings. Is that Nuggetwood 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Welcome all newcomers. Glad to have you all. This is the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. So thank y'all for coming here and supporting the stream, supporting our new idea. If it's successful, we'll try to make it a weekly occurrence. We'll have to pick a day and we'll have to pick a time. And as we continue to improve it, we will have more fun with it. So that's how things go. Well, that's good, Spoontree, because you already won. So stick with that strategy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 26 marbles on the track. 5 seconds counting down as we go down into the next heat. Heat number 7 of 10. Here on the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Looks like on the outside edge, Kraken still trying to make something happen here today. But now we have Killer App, Shiner, Chris, and Agent all going for the inside rail as they go around into the first turn of the 7th heat. Surfman trying to make a move towards the outside rail. Like IR, AC Dallas, Shiner, and Chris all getting a good clump there towards the middle as they go down in the first bend. But who's going to be in the lead as they go around into the back stretch? Only time will tell. Like IR trying to get a good line as they go to the outside rail. AC and Dallas also holding a good line, gets ahead of Like IR with a little bit more speed, but Cybernetic Kraken and Agent are also trying to hold their line, and AC and Dallas is going to use the pixel by pixel shove and get themselves into first place with a good boost of speed off of Agent as they go down into the second turn of the first lap. Agent trying to hold it on the outside rail now. AC and Dallas cuts towards the inside rail. Cybernetic Kraken not done yet with a good boost of speed, and Ito June coming up out of nowhere as they come up from the ranks as they go into the second turn. Terra is bad, trying to hold a good lead on the outside edge of the next turn. AC and Dallas still trying to hold first place, but Agent is giving them what for as they go through with a better straight line across the backstretch into the second lap of the 7th heat. Cybernetic Kraken not done yet, looking to make something happen as they go towards the middle of that stretch into the second lap. Agent gonna hold it in about 15 lengths in first place. AC and Dallas holding third for now, but Like IR still waiting to make a move in the middle of the pack. Eno June, Bobo Kramer slowly climbing from behind. Terra is bad, gonna be on the inside rail as they go down into the second to last turn here on the second lap. Agent now holding first place with Cybernetic Kraken in tow in second place as they go to the outside rail on the backstretch. It looks like it's gonna be AC and Dallas starting to make a move, looking to get ahead of Like IR, who loses it again towards the back turn, and they just can't catch a break today. Agent holding first, but they're going to the inside rail. Cybernetic Kraken holds a straight line, looking to get a little bit more speed and a better line as they go into the last turn, looking to get themselves into the final stretch for the second lap, and Cybernetic Kraken's making some moves with more speed as they go to the outside rail. AC and Dallas on the inside, Agent in the middle. It looks like Cybernetic Kraken holding the outside edge, is holding it as they go around the bend. Agent's going to try to cut towards the inside line. Cybernetic Kraken on the outside rail as they go down to the final stretch, and it's going to be a close one. Cybernetic Kraken gets the outside rail. Agent bounces off, loses a little bit of speed. Cybernetic Kraken pulls ahead. AC and Dallas with a little bit more speed back in third place, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Cybernetic Kraken continues to pull ahead, and a beautiful sprint to the finish by Cybernetic Kraken, outpacing Agent and AC and Dallas, and Kraken secures victory here in the 7th heat. Agent in second place, AC and Dallas in third, Bubble Bear fourth, Like IR in fifth, Terra's bad at 6, Ito June at 7, Surfman at 8th, Lady Lady 9th, and Paradox finishing it out in the top 10. Could be Tuesday. I might want to combine it with something, right? Might want to like combine it with Wednesday maybe, because Wednesday doesn't really have much. It's just askability or anything. Maybe it needs a little sprucing up, right? And then I have the high energy, high voice strain on Wednesday to start, and then I can kind of relax for the second half of stream, and then I'll recover in time for Thursday, right? Because doing this and Thursday Flare, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. But I figured most people who like racing on my channel come on Thursday, so it was a good day to It's a good day to try it. Cybernetic Kraken. Taking a position here on the 7th heat. 3 more heats to go, ladies and gentlemen. Now going into the 8th heat. Here for the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Get your marbles on the track. Whew. This is something. Who's got the racing flags going? My goodness. Apropos. Ugh. I'm gonna have no voice for tomorrow. Tomorrow's 1-hour track stream is just gonna be a whisper stream. We're gonna bring back the mime commentating. Yeah, my green screen is. I had to adjust it because it was killing my shirt. Let me try one more thing. Hold on. I can adjust it for later tonight, but let me see something real quick. That made it worse. How did that make that worse? What if I did... Okay, hold on. Let's do that, and then drop this down to like... How's that? Now I'm a little fuzzy, but I think the green screen's better, right? Give and take. It's weird because in real life, my shirt and the green screen are like completely different colors. But on OBS, they're actually kind of similar. It's really weird. I wish I knew why, but I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 seconds left to join in here on the 8th heat of the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. 26 marbles already on the track. Already 7 contenders have advanced into the final round. Jahuska, Lazy Guy Dog, Spoontree, Pixel by Pixel Studios, Foreman, Jordan M9808, and Cybernetic Kraken, who is looking to join in the last 3 slots for the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Surfman, Scorba, Eno June, Lady, Midnight Delight. Looks like it's going to be Ryan getting in on the action with Nixie, KJ's Boots, Seth Too Good, Kira Zalka, Killer App, Agent CC, Kiddison, Terra is Bad, AC in Dallas, Endersworld, Movie Michelle, Like IR, Snooker Sore, Bulba Kramer, Shining Chris, Peridot, and Fat Angel. The 10 seconds have ticked down. We're getting the race started. And here we go. It's going to be, I believe, Snookersaur trying to get through with a good line on the inside rail, but not a lot of speed off of the gate. And it looks like it's going to be Ender's World and Pixel by Pixel Studios leading the pack in the middle, but Ender's World sweeps out to the outside rail. KJH Boot and AC and Dallas making their way into the first turn with Midnight Delight not too far behind. Eno June, Cybernetic Kraken, and Snookersaur looking to go through with a better line as they go towards that first bend, but it looks like coming out through the middle, AC and Dallas gets a good boost off of the other players, and they're going to try to take a first place position as they go into the back stretch for the first lap. AC and Dallas holding first place gets a bump off of Midnight Delight and pushes further ahead. Eno June, Bulba Kramer, and Snookerzor all trying to get through in second place as they go across, but KJH Boot pushes through with a little bit more speed through the middle of the back, and now looking to put the pressure on AC and Dallas, who's cutting towards the inside rail. Going into the back turn, it's going to be Bulba Kramer and KJH Boot battling for second with Ryan not too far behind in fourth. Eno June, Kraken, Snookerzor, and Undersworld all still in heat for first place as they go around that second turn into the last stretch of the first lap, and AC and Dallas is going to hit the outside rail and continue to push forward, but here comes KJH Boot with a good boost as they go down into first place on the straight line of the backstretch into the first place position for the second lap. AC and Dallas in second, Ryan in third, Cybernetic Kraken in fourth, Nixie in fifth, Bulba Kramer sixth, Eno June, Terra's Bad, Endersworld, and Midnight Delight all leading the pack in the middle as they go into the second last turn here on the 8th heat of the night. KJH Boot trying to hold the lead, but here comes Nixie with a tremendous boost of speed on the inside rail as they go around the bend, looking to get through in the back stretch as close as possible to first, and they could have a good move on their hands. KJH Boot holding it for now, but the speed of Nixie is absolutely blinding. Crashes into the back rail and loses a little bit of momentum as AC and Dallas now tries to make a move with a straight line on the backstretch. KJH Boot still trying to hold first, but they're starting to fatigue, and now Ryan gets a good boost off the inside rail, pushes to the outside as they go into the final turn, and AC and Dallas and Ryan are looking to put KJH Boot out of commission for first place as they go around into the final stretch. Bulba Kramer comes in from the inside line. AC Dallas and Ryan, KJH Boot all trying to get through, but look at Bulba Kramer with a beautiful shot towards the middle. AC and Dallas hits the outside rail. Ryan in second. KJ's Boot overtakes Bubba Kramer. AC and Dallas boosts forward in first place, and they're coming out. Where did this speed come from? AC and Dallas with speed from unknown sources has bolstered themselves ahead, and a huge sprint at the finish by AC and Dallas, leaving the competition in the dust with KGH Mooch in second, Ryan in third, Eno in fourth, Bubba Kramer fifth, Enders in sixth, Cybernet and Kraken at seventh, CC Guinness in eighth, Terrence Matt at ninth, and Midnight Delight in 10th place. What a move. What a move. What a move. That move, though. That move. AC and Dallas secures the 8th position of 10. 2 more heats remain, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Ninth heat of the night. For those of you just joining in, the format is as follows. 10 heats, 2 laps for each race. First place from each race gets pushed into a final race, the final derby, the best of 10. The first place finisher of that race will be crowned the Dectuple bandana and receive VIP status in the channel for an entire week, aka until the next Derby Classic. During that race, or before that race, we should specify there will be a brief betting period where players may bet on who they think will win the Derby. If you bet correctly, you will win VIP for a day, aka until the end of next stream. And the cycle will continue week to week to week. Putting 2 minutes on the clock. Thank you all for coming out for the debut, first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. It's good to have you all here supporting the stream and making this as much fun as I'm trying to make it. Let's have a good time. I was debating whether or not to involve Jones in this. I don't know. Jones would help fill in between races, but it's going to require a lot of, like, it's going to be a lot of improv on Jones's part. I don't know if he's up for it. We'll see. We'll ask him tonight for Thursday Flair. We'll ask him if he wants to join in and do some improv on pre-race coverage. Things to be determined. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the competition. Sean the Bull Shark. We're having a great time. We're debuting a new idea we've had in lieu of the new laps map, and I think it's going well. I think we're onto something here. And again, if anyone has any ideas to improve or otherwise make this a more fun experience, feel free to go over to the Discord channel. Go into the Think Tank channel and post your ideas to be considered for future derbies. Let's make this as fun as possible, because I really like doing this. This is what I've been waiting for. This was my initial dream in Marbles, was to have like a fucking derby, like an actual derby. Like, let's do this. Let's go. The only issue right now is I'm going to have, because I don't think there's multiple test marble names, right? Like, there's not like a saved list of test marble names. So I'm going to have to like re-enter the record hunters every time, but it's not that big a deal. I can do it off stream pretty quickly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the marbles are off here in the 9th heat of 10 for the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Sean the Bull Shark, newcomer on the scene, looking to make some waves right out of the gate as they go across with a straight line down the first stretch into the first turn and trying to put the pressure on the other players, but it looks like the first turn is going to be a big hodgepodge of contention as everyone goes through into the backstretch. Coming out in first place, Snookersaur trying to hold a good line, but they're going to be hitting that outside rail, and anything can happen on those collisions. Snookersaur looking to hold first place, but here comes Movie Michelle with a lot of speed towards the inside rail and looking to go through with a good push in first place on the backstretch of the first lap. Spoontree catching up to Movie Michelle with a little bit more speed as they go around in second place. Killer App and Ryan coming around in third. Killer App with a lot of speed going to the inside rail. It looks like they're going to hold on to that speed as they go into the turn, but how will it fare as they go into the second lap? Moving Michelle, Spoontree, and Killer App all in a jumble as they go around the next bend, looking to get into the final stretch of the first lap and get themselves into the second lap with a pretty good position. Spoontree holding first as they bounce off the outside rail, but Moving Michelle gets a much more graceful line going through with a lot of speed. Spoontree losing a lot of line as they go down into the inside rail, and it looks like Shenanigans tries to make a move, but Spoontree obstructs, and here comes Hendry out of nowhere from the outside, out of the middle of the pack. Like IR makes a move as well, and it's a triple heat as they go 3 marbles wide into the second to last turn. Hendry, Moving Michelle, and Like IR all battling for first place into the second to last turn as they go into the back stretch for the last lap here in the 9th heat, and it looks like it's going to be Like IR, Moving Michelle, and Hendry making their move. Set through good, Killer App, and Shining Chris. It's a 6 marble wide contention for first place as they all go around into the back 9. It's going to be Hendry in first, Like IR in second, Shining Chris in third, Set through good in fourth, Killer App in fifth, and Moving Michelle, but they're starting to fade as they go towards the inside there. Looks like Ryan's making a move coming up from the middle of the back. Killer App makes a move towards the outside. Moving Michelle trying to make a second win here, but it might not be enough, and here comes Ryan up into the middle out of the inside line, and Ryan's going to have a good attempt as they go into the last corner. It's going to be Hendry, Like IR, trying to hold that first place position, but there's a collision with Like IR, and they've been taken back into the middle of the back, and Hendry's all alone up front, but Ryan's not going to give up without a fight. Hendry trying to hold a straight line. Ryan going to the outside rail. Hendry going to try to hold it as well. Looks like Hendry's going to make a move ahead of Ryan. Ryan's trying to box him out, and Ryan has boxed out Hendry as they go over the straight shot into the center line into the back stretch, and Ryan fights off Hendry and takes the victory by force away from Hendry in second place. Shining Chris in third, Terror's Mad in fourth, Bubble Grave with Like IR in sixth, Killer App in seventh, Snooker Sword in ninth, and Spoontree finishing out the top 10. What a move from Ryan8729, a veteran here on the stream, and showing they're not out of the competition just quite yet. Whew. This is fun. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. Last heat, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you just joining in, this is your last chance to place. The first place position from all 10 races advances into the final race. The final race will be a simulation of all 10 first place marbles. The winner of that race gets VIP status in the channel or until the next Shenanigans Derby Classic, and is also titled the Dectuple Bandana. During that last race, or rather before, there will be a brief betting period where players may bet on who they think will win. And if you bet correctly, you will win VIP status for a day or until the end of next stream. So plenty of chances still to be a part of the action here, ladies and gentlemen, even if your marble does not advance into the final derby, the Dectuple Bandana. Ugh, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. I could get a Reveille trumpet call, but that might also be copyrighted. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it, because I don't know how you copyright Reveille. I'm pretty sure it's public domain, but maybe it's copyrighted. I don't know. I'll look into it. But it would be fun getting a little trumpet Reveille going. I do too, Kira, but you never know, right? Happy Birthday was copyrighted up until a couple of years ago, so you know. You can never be too sure. All right, folks, 1 minute remains on the final heat here in the final race of 10 for the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Thank you all for coming out and being a part of the first attempt here. Looks like somebody's posting links in chat. Wizards should know better. Archive public domain. Oh, look at that. It's a good link. I'll check it out after stream. Thank you. But, yeah, dude. The mustache has spoken. I don't need to say anymore. All right, folks, here we go. The final heat of 10. The last chance to get yourself in at the top 10 final Dectuple Bandana race. Let's see who it's going to be. 5 seconds ticking down. The marble's ready to go at the start line. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1, and they are off, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Ito Jude on the inside line with Terrace batting on his world, trying to get a good start with a pretty good line. But like IR, who has been trying their hardest, leaving it all out on the track and leaving nothing left, is going to give it one last good go as they go from the outside to the inside rail on the first turn of the first lap. And like IR, could be making a final move here to get themselves into the Hall of Fame. It's going to be Shining Chris, Movie Michelle, and Lady coming into the inside edge of that first turn as they go into the back stretch. Shining Chris bouncing off of the outside rail first, and the other marbles getting a worse bounce as they come up from behind. Movie Michelle takes the lead going down into the second stretch, and looks like they've got a hold on that position until they go into the next turn. Lady gets a little bit more of a boost, and it looks like Lady's making a move. Do you see the boost in speed from Lady as they overtake Movie Michelle in the back stretch as they go around the second turn of the first lap? And Lady is making a move as they go around the bend. Movie Michelle, like IRAC Dallas said, so looks like Smokeosaur all try to get themselves with a pretty good position into the second lap, but Lady is still ahead by a good 10 lengths and is not backing down. Movie Michelle holding second. Shining Chris trying to get through in third with Terra's Bad leading the pack in fourth place, and Peridot might be behind to make a move on the inside rail as they go into the second lap. Lady now increasing their lead. Look at the speed, look at the line, look at the determination by Lady. They're leaving the competition to dust 25, maybe 30 lengths ahead now as they go around the second to last turn into the back stretch of the second lap, and Lady is continuing to dominate on the field, but it looks like a couple marbles might be making a move here in the second line. Obo Kramer, KJ Spoot, Movie Michelle, and Shining Chris all looking for a better bounce. Movie Michelle going for a second boost, looking to retake first place that they held, but Lady's lead is still increasing by about 25 to 30 lengths now as they go into the final turn, and it could be all over, ladies and gentlemen. Lady outshining the competition, not leaving anything to chance as they go to the inside rail for another bound into that final turn, into the final stretch to try to take the victory here for the 10th heat of the competition. Movie Michelle makes a move on the outside of that next turn. Lady trying to hold it as they go to the outside rail. Movie Michelle trying to come in on the outside rail as they cut towards the middle. Like IR holding third. Lady has lost their lead. They're down to only 5 lengths. Movie Michelle trying to take a move. Like IR still trying to put some speed here, and Like IR's going to give it one last stretch ever, but Lady's lead's just too great. Movie Michelle tries to make it, but Lady holds the lead. What a performance by Lady. Absolutely crushing the competition. Movie Michelle in second, Like IR in third, Agent in fourth, the Movie Echoes in fifth, Bubble Graver in sixth, Shining Chris in seventh, Snooker Sword in eighth, Sean the Bullshark in ninth, and Chef Do Good finishing out the top 10. Ugh. All right, folks. That is the top 10 for the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Thank you all for coming out into the competition. It's going to get a little complicated right now, so bear with me here. First of all, we have to add the names. Winner of the first heat, Drahuska, longtime viewer of the channel. Lazy Guide Dog, even longer viewer of the channel, one of our first ever regular racers on the channel, showing that the veterans still have a place to shine here on the channel. Spoontree, what's the term? When you have a diplomat that goes back and forth, begins with an A, I can't remember. But the diplomat between the LT Digilution and Gen TV community, Spoontree, representing Pixel by Pixel Studios, the one that made this entire event possible with a beautiful update to a beautiful track, is going to be in the 4th position, having won the 4th heat. Foreman also in the competition at a very good, respectable finish. Jordan, a very new name here on the channel, looking to make something happen on the first ever Marble Derby Classic. Cybernetic Kraken, a good to have, at least one mod representing here on the first ever Marble Derby. AC in Dallas, another recent regular viewer who's been making a lot of waves here on the channel, now making waves in the Derby. Ryan, one of the greatest grinders and one of the longest grinders here on the channel, is also represented on the Derby, and it looks like Lady, one of the lovers of fun and a regular tilter on the scene, will be joining in the final position on the top 10. Let's load up the race and give it a go. No, not an advocate. It's not adversary. Emissary. An emissary, right? It begins with an E. Emissary. Emissary. I think that's what I mean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a little clunky, but here are your 10 We are now taking votes, or bets, rather. Bets for your favorite. So, exclamation point bet, and then at the name. And I'll just have to do it manually for now, but we will have a system by the next one worked out. Bulba Kramer bets on Pixel. Like IR, bets on Pixel. This is going to be a disaster. Whose idea was this? Whose idea was this? I'm going to try to keep up with all this here. Ender's World bets on AC and Dallas. Obliviated Echoes bets on Spoontree. AC and Dallas betting on themselves. Ryan bets on Drohuska. Nixie bets on AC and Dallas. Snooker bets on Pixel. John Fearing bets on AC and Dallas. Eno Jude bets on Spoontree. Kira bets on Spoontree. Peridot bets on Foreman. Who else we got? Drohuska bets on Foreman. Already get that. Right. Sean bets on AC and Dallas. Scorba bets on Lady. Whoops. All right, we're closing the bets at Kraken. That's it. Closing the bets. Bets are closed. Bets are closed. Kraken was the last bet. All right, Midnight Delight. I think is the next one. Yeah, Midnight Delight bets on Lady. Spoontree bets on Lazy Guy Dog. Not betting on themselves. A wise decision. Tara's Bad bets on themselves. Fair enough. Where's Tara's Bad? Tara's Bad, you're not even in this. You didn't place. And let's see. Kraken bets on Kraken. All right. Bets are locked. Thank y'all for being here. Like I said, we'll figure out a better prize structure or something. We just need to try it once. MacroMD, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. You're just in time for the last race. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Dectuple Bandana Race, the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic coming to a close. 10 competitors on the race. It's going to be Cybernetic Kraken, AC and Dallas, Ryan, Spoontree, Drohuska, Pixel, Pixel Studios, Jordan, Lazy Guy Dog, Foreman, and Lady, all looking to take victory. The winner of this race will be crowned the Dectuple Bandana and be given VIP status for an entire week, aka until the end, or up until the beginning of the next Derby Classic stream. Anyone who bet on the correct winner will also earn VIP for a day, ending at the end of the following stream. So thank you all for coming in. Volunteers with the raid, thank you all. You've all come in to the end, unfortunately, so this is our last race of this event, but we will be taking a brief dinner break, followed by the originally planned Thursday Flare, which will be starting probably closer to 8 p.m. Eastern, aka 1 hour from now. So thank you all for coming out, and we're going to get this race going. Here we go. 10 marbles, all looking for glory here on the first ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Jordan, M9808, Spoontree on the inside rail right out of the gate. AC and Dallas also looking to make a move as they go for the inside of the first turn. Lazy God Dog and Drahuska in the middle of the pack with Pixel by Pixel Studios, Foreman, Lady, Cybernetic Kraken, and Ryan in the back waiting to make a move for the second lap. AC and Dallas in first place as they come down the bend into the second line, and it looks like they've got a pretty good stretch on the outside rail. Jordan, M9808, trying to hold second. Lazy God Dog, Spoontree, and Drahuska back battling for third as they go towards the inside, but Lazy God Dog's gonna hold that middle line, and AC and Dallas is out by a good 25 to 30 marble lengths as they go into the second turn of the first lap. Jordan, M980 holding second. Lazy God Dog starting to put some speed as they go down into the second turn, looking to make a move on the second lap, and they will be going for it. Foreman in the fourth place. Spoontree and Fit, Drahuska, Lady in the middle with Ryan, Pixel, and Kraken not too far behind. AC and Dallas takes the lead again as they go across into the final stretch of the first lap, with Jordan getting a bad line towards the inside rail, so AC and Dallas increases their lead now close to 40 marble lengths and is putting on even more speed as they go through, and AC and Dallas is looking to make an absolute decimation on the track here. They're ahead by about a quarter of a track length, and AC and Dallas is just going into the second turn of the last lap, and it looks like they're going for a pretty good attempt. Lazy God Dog in second, Jordan in second, Lazy God in third with Spoontree and Foreman not too far behind, but AC and Dallas is untouchable. Never before have we seen a lead by this margin except for maybe Seabiscuit 50 years ago, as AC and Dallas continues to crush the competition down towards the center as they hit the inside rail, ahead by about a quarter track length. Spoontree, Jordan, and Lazy God Dog don't know what to do about it, and AC and Dallas isn't done yet as they continue to get more speed around the back end. It's a complete slaughter on the track, ladies and gentlemen. AC and Dallas has absolutely crushed. It goes to the outside of the last turn as they go into the final stretch on the outside rail. Jordan, Lazy God Dog, Spoontree clambering back to try to gain some position at the end, but AC and Dallas is just untouchable here. An absolutely unprecedented performance, maybe going for a record time. AC and Dallas down to the stretch, and AC and Dallas has completely destroyed the race and taken victory with an untouchable lead right out of the second lap. Lazy God Dog and Jordan battling it out for second. Jordan gets it in second, Lazy in third, Kraken in fourth, Drahuska in fifth, Spoontree in sixth. What a run, ladies and gentlemen. What a run. AC and Dallas takes the victory, which means Enders, AC, Dixie, John F., and Sean, you have all bet correctly. We'll get you added into the VIP status as quickly as possible. AC and Dallas, congratulations. You have won.